Hello and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Virginia, also known as Virgie Baby. Today we are going to be watching another Bizarre Bub film, or compilation I should say. It is going to be the video Scary Compilations V90. I am super excited to see this one. It is the most recent one he has come out with. So I'm super stoked to see new videos and see if there's anything spooky or unordinary in the videos. So let's get into it.
On the night of March 5th of 2024, a young girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Despite being past her bedtime, this doesn't stop her from playing with her toys. Throughout the night, she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know, something unexpected would interrupt playtime. According to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera. It's around 11 at night when this is captured.
That little doll that's sitting in the corner there just staring at the camera is super freaking creepy. I mean, look at this thing right here, this thing right here. The thing is super creepy. What did I just witness? The thing just falling? Also, is this little girl like in the dark? Like, cause the way she was just like, what was that? Okay, never mind. Let me just grab this and go back to the bed.
Hey, do you want to play with me? Hey, do you want to play with me? Sure.
Also, side note, I've always really wanted a bunk bed when I was growing up, and my little brother got a bunk bed, and I'm super salty about it. Anybody else really wanted a bunk bed as a kid but never got one? Cause like, join the club. Ugh.
So I'm gonna play, yeah. Bling, 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 yum, dum, dum.
She's literally jumping, she's going into the, this girl right here is more ballsy than ever I was when I was her age. I can't speak today. She is more ballsy than I ever was when I was her age. There we go. She's literally crawling under her bed. I feel like this has to be fake. I don't know. This has to be fake, right? And now she's just quiet.
Mommy!
Oh, spoke too soon.
Mommy! What's going on?
Taking monsters under the bed to a whole new definition here, huh?
Let's go, let's go.
Has anything else happened?
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own and strangely playing the same song the child hums, to seeing her getting dragged under the bed in a seamless motion, the family is extremely concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using a toy. Although it isn't certain if the mother had asked what her daughter had seen, she's made sure to lock the room after seeing this. But only a few days later, she does this.
More stuff happens? What? I wonder what creepy crawlies hide under the bed as far as paranormal goes, because I'm interested. Because, I mean, this literally takes the definition of monster under your bed to a whole other level. Like, it's like, whoa.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared.
You can go in. You can show us under the bed.
Should not be this scared right now.
This has to be fake. There's no way. There's no freaking way.
As if checking under the bed wasn't already scary enough, she captures this, a creepy looking doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting ever so slightly.
I have goosebumps. Or as some people call them, goose pimples? I don't know why you guys call that that.
It's as if it knows it's being seen. Immensely terrified, the mother bolts out of the room in a panic frenzy. Naturally, she's kept the room locked ever since then. While it isn't known if anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates giving her thoughts on the whole situation. But currently, the question on the parents' mind remains unanswered. Just what exactly had dragged their child under the bed? In the following video, two friends who work at a hotel are playing with an elevator that's going down to the floor below.
Okay, go.
Both friends are racing against the elevator, running to the second floor before it gets there first. But while heading over, something happens inside this elevator that neither friend could explain.
Honestly, this seems like a little fun game. This could probably be truth, honestly.
This is what was caught.
Okay, go.
Good God almighty. A jump scare. Okay. This might be fake. Someone could have been in the elevator with them doing that. This could probably be fake. Especially seeing how they crawled to it, like add the little jump scare. I think this one's fake.
Although the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling. Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator. It kind of sounds like it's saying or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Now neither friend could explain this, but surprisingly, this incident is just one of many. It would be at this exact hotel where the two friends work at that another peculiar incident had occurred. Take a look.
We're getting crazy calls.
You know, this elevator looks like a historic elevator. I've been in a few of them, and they have like this tendency to have like the crown molding or that box mold on their walls, along with some like eloquent flooring. I bet you this is an older hotel.
From this room that is unoccupied in the second floor, and this is like the third time it's happened, and I'm bringing y'all along with me, so okay.
That's weird. Jump scares everywhere, man.
Okay. There's the phone. No one's calling, no one's here. Everything's chilling. Yep, okay. I mean, no one here, no phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
Did you see what I saw? It looked like something in the darkness. Let's see if he rewinds.
The room itself is already creepy enough, but the fact that someone, as he mentions, has been calling from this room makes it even more unsettling. While the employee doesn't state if he had seen anyone or anything inside, he goes on to say that something very strange was caught in this room just a few days ago. This incident was actually captured by his coworker who was setting up new furniture in this room. Mind you that during this time, the second floor wasn't occupied, meaning that all the rooms on this floor were devoid of any guests. It was just both employees working inside this room when this was caught.
I felt bad.
How do you up the stairs?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also
No, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
Can you hold it? I'm gonna clean it real quick.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, so my sister.
It was a dark figure. I don't know if you guys picked that up. Hopefully they'll zoom in and record. But yeah, it was like a big dark figure, what looked like to be in the doorway behind them.
Here
In this corner?
the right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like personally it would look better in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good, I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Weirdo.
In the mirror, a distinct outline of a pitch black silhouette can be seen in the corner of the room. It appears to stand there while seemingly observing the girls do their job.
Oh, that's creepy looking. Literally looks like let me see if I can try to rewind a little bit. Yeah, look at, can y'all see that? Well, yeah, right there on the, yeah, that's a very detailed silhouette. Silhouette. It's dark and that's very creepy. I think maybe this one might be real. This hotel is definitely haunted.
But as the camera pans to the corner where the figure was spotted, it's no longer there. Like before, the girls were freaked out beyond belief. They have no idea as to who or even what had been in the room, but they'd rather not know, let alone go back inside, as the whole encounter has left them pretty spooked. Whether it's the elevator acting up or the constant phone calls made from this room, they can't shake the feeling that something very strange is going on with the second floor of the hotel. As of now, there haven't been any updates, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I want to figure out what hotel this is. Stay there on the second floor. Just, you know, for shits and giggles.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye. It happened while being in his living room scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window.
I smile because he has a little accent, a little country accent. That's my thing, you know. I'm from Texas, so.
And I heard...
Tell me.
I'm freaking the fuck out. I am tripping. Look at that. There's something in this house with me. There's something in here. I'm telling you. No. No.
Ooh, that's weird. Oh, that's creepy. I would literally crap massive big bricks if something was thrown at me from across the room or by me. Oh my gosh. Poltergeist stuff is extremely scary to me. I don't know why.
What initially comes off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items. But even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera, and even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured.
Man, his little country heart is very scared, and I felt very bad for him because I can't imagine what that was like, and I think that was real evidence.
At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when suddenly he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed. The person driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever occurred. Not sure what he saw, he pulls to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but...
That is weird. Would it have appeared like through the truck though? I didn't catch that fast enough, or could it just been a person walking? I wonder.
She wears the wire.
Yeah, he's freaking out.
Out of nowhere, a person dressed in white appears close by.
Oh.
They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight.
Yeah, I think that could have been just a person walking across the highway, which is still really weird. Usually when you see people, they're on sidewalks in suburban areas, not on a highway out in wherever the hell this guy is. Doesn't look like a very populated area, so that's super strange.
It's quickly, but not so fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified, and for good reason. Only a day later after posting this video, an accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road, causing them to swerve the car to avoid hitting her. However, when interstate police looked at security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen.
Okay, that's weird. I have got goosebumps literally running through my entire body right now because that's super strange. I guess maybe there was an accident in that area where someone passed away and maybe their spirit's just lost and it's just like sitting there causing havoc. I don't know.
It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared. Whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to baffle him.
Yeah, and it would me too.
On a Wednesday night, a family shoots a video to record a special occasion. It's someone's birthday, and they just got surprised.
What was in that bowl? It looked like tongues. Hold on, let me see if I can get a freaking image of that. That's so funny. Look at that. When it's clearer, it looks like tongues. I don't know. It looks so weird.
Birthday, and they just got surprised. The person whose birthday is being celebrated is known as Danny, and although expecting a surprise party from his wife and kid, he was not expecting the following incident. What
Looks
was
like
caught during
tongues.
this moment has left the family immensely terrified. This is Danny's video.
My birthday was the other day, and my wife surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out my candles. After relighting the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
Tongues in a bowl. Sorry,
Now it happens real fast, but in case you missed it, here it is again. It's hard to see at first, but if you
I didn't see nothing. I didn't see anything. What are you talking about?
slow the footage and watch closely, you'll notice what looks to be a figure standing behind the family. Only there for just a split second does it appear on camera, leaving Danny unsure as to what was captured. Thinking,
Dude, it was probably the reflection of the light from the candle and the lighter, and with the way camera lenses are, that's probably yeah, that's probably what it was.
that his eyes were deceiving him or that it was just his own shadow, he takes a second look. But after seeing this multiple times and sharing this clip with others, he's come to realize that something was in fact behind him. So then, just who or what was at his party?
I don't know. All I know is that I hope he had a good boyfriend. Birthday, and he enjoyed his bowl of tongues. Yeah.
Now, just like the previous video, this one involves a family celebrating someone's birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Ben.
This is like, I think maybe the fourth or third video that I've seen of paranormal stuff happening at a birthday. And I have a theory. Maybe it's past relatives coming to celebrate the birthday with you that have passed on, which is kind of sweet in itself. So maybe that's what that is, you know?
Like any birthday celebration, a candlelit cake is placed before the honored guest. But there's something about this video that sets it
69.
apart from any other festive moment caught on camera. While friends and family sing happy birthday, this happens.
Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you. What? Birthday to you.
This happened in the last birthday video that we saw. It blew out on its own. Okay, I'm going to do some investigation. I'm going to check out the video and I'm going to see if there's any way possible for the flame to have gone out on its own.
Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Just like viewers, Ben, the birthday boy, is caught off guard upon seeing smoke rise from his cake. It wasn't until looking down that he realized his candles had been blown out. He didn't blow them, and neither did anyone else, according to the...
Okay, so the door is closed behind them, unlike the last video where the door was open. But he was laughing at the time that it blew out, so maybe he has like a very deep laugh. I don't know. That's a possibility, but I do love the candles. They're 69, so that's pretty freaking funny.
party. Yet if no one blew out the cake, then what did? This video becomes even stranger when looking at the footage taken from a different perspective. From this angle, we have a closer look at the candles, but it's the way in which they're supposedly blown that makes this incident baffling. They appear to go out as though someone or something had been right in front of the cake, yet the only person who's closest to it is Ben, who clearly doesn't do anything.
I mean, it is interesting that his head was up. I don't know, and it was cocked like this, like he was looking at someone. So, and the way that the flame went down, it was like, pshoo, like a gust. So this one's a little bit more believable than the last one, because like I said, the door was open in that last video. But, yeah, I don't know, this one's a little bit more believable. So, or it could be a gag candle thing. Possible. Gag candle is possible.
As to what exactly happened that day, but if viewers had a guess, they would assume something unexplainable had taken place. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Do it.
That being said, let's get back to the video. In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could explain. This is their footage.
Ooh, that would be creepy to hear someone say that or something say that. When I was a young child, I used to hear what I thought was my parents calling my name, and they never were calling my name. That's pretty creepy, but how did you find me is super, super creepy.
A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera. The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty apart from her son being there, but as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" Where he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed.
Man, he dropped his noodles. Yeah, this is for sure real. This is for sure real. People don't just drop their noodles for nothing.
Corners, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house. And I'm like, and he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on. I push him into the room with his brothers.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase was heard just moments after her son came running into the room. Everyone else had been inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase.
Ooh, yeah, I've heard footsteps before. It's pretty creepy, but it wasn't in my home, and it was in a place that I already knew was reportedly haunted. So in that case, it was kind of cool. But if it was in my home, I think I'd be a little spooked out by that, yeah?
Watching this video, she now knows. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had paid them a visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident, according to the mother.
I don't know, the sound of its like voice. How did you find me? Like, that's pretty scary. I mean, his screaming is totally warranted. I'd be pretty spooked out by that too. But boy dropped his dang noodles. It's real. I believe 100% that that video was real.
In this last video, a couple of nurses are working the night shift at a hospital in Dallas, Texas, when things get very strange. This video was taken on a certain floor of this hospital where many patients claim to have seen unexplainable things. On this particular night, two nurses are cleaning up a medical station when this is captured.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
You're who?
We sliepen zo lekker, we wachten hem op. We wachten hem op.
It's very faint, but if you raise the volume, you'll hear what sounds like a little girl humming or even giggling.
You hear her?
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon hearing it, you won't miss it again. You'll notice this after watching the following video, in which another nurse at the same hospital captures this.
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something?
It sounds like it's going, mm-hmm. That's what it sounds like it's doing.
Once again, the same humming sound is heard. Keep in mind that no one was occupying these rooms during this time, ruling out the possibility of this having been a patient.
I have a really hard time believing that a hospital doesn't have patients in their room. Of course, I live in like a major metropolitan area, and so It could be like that, but there were like where there's a few rooms that aren't occupied for an entire floor and an entire wing not to be occupied. You'd have to be in like a very specific part of the hospital, and I don't think being in a major metropolitan area that all the rooms would be empty in an entire wing or floor. With that being said, let's continue.
A physical one, because apparently nurses believe that the humming sound is being made by the spirit of a little girl who was once a patient at this hospital but passed away. Whether or not that's the case remains uncertain, but regardless, this video is still a mystery as no one at the hospital knows who's making these humming noises. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what happened.
Well, that was the end of the video. I think this one was the best one yet. I loved it. This was good. I got a lot of goosebumps. And like always, go into the description below and check out the original creator for this, Bizarre Bub. Also check the people out that I put down for the music as well. They have some pretty cool creepy sounds. I enjoy it hearing it from his video, and I always give credit to the artist down below. If you like this video, like, subscribe. If you like me, thank you. Anyways, I'm out of here. Bye.
Thank you.